Hey, let's have a party, man. I'll bring the beer and you bring the sand. Who the is bringing sand to the party? This episode of Lying in the Truth. Bam. New beat. I don't know if you like that or not, but here it goes. We'll do new beat here. Boom. Hi-hat. Woo! Here we go. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just joking. Okay. And a real tip, though, there's been some bad situations going on. You might not be able to see this part on the YouTube, but the devil is in my hand. Sorry about that. So it is what it is. Right now I'm trying something new. It sounds dumb, but I'm going to keep on doing it just because I can. Why not? We'll see how it sounds later. Maybe the whole episode is terrible, but it was worth a try and fun. So, anyways, yeah, I'm already sick of this, so I'm taking that off right now. There we go. Boom. No more pitch corrector. Even though it's still kind of like I'm so embedded in the pitch corrector in my mind, I kind of like almost talk. There's a certain like kind of like inflection of your voice you use to get it to happen. I'm trying not to do that, but I should actually put this on a whole nother loop. That was me there. I should just use this one instead. Here, how about that? I'm gonna do that. That one's way louder. See, I don't even like that at all, but I can fix that. So, anyways, I want it on that one right there. Boom. Sometimes I get these channels and I turn them up a little bit too loud, but I'm able to adjust them to where I want to get them to, and then a little makeup, turn that down. Boom. See? Now I like that. And I'm going to go with that one. So it sounds like it's echo, but we'll figure it out later. I don't give a fuck. So anyways, Lying in the Truth. We're doing dumb things. I keep moving stuff around. Like I said earlier, devil in my hand. Don't know how that happened. Yeah, so I saw people taking that. They had like all these frat boys and they were getting like everything together and they were putting sand in the basement. It was like truckloads and truckloads of sand they took to the basement. And look, the beach is awesome because it has the ocean. But the sand is the worst part. Okay, maybe sharks are the worst part. The worst part are the sharks. Second part, sand. Sand doesn't go away. It's in your fucking shoes, your ass, your legs. You know, you'd be peeing out little pebbles of sand for the next fucking 2 months. Sand is the worst. Is the second worst. You know, sharks. And why don't sharks always kill like they should kill people that we? You know, I don't like that one at all either. I'm gonna change that one. I'm gonna go back to this one. We're gonna double one up in there. Now we're just single one up. Boom. I like that one better. I'm gonna turn it up though. How about that? There. I'm just gonna keep moving things around because I like to play with my toys. And I can. So, anyways. So, why do sharks always kill people that we love or like? You know, they never kill, like, you never out there be like, oh my God, it got the whole, this person tore him to death. Only thing left was a Trump hat. And everybody on the fucking beach claps. Yay! That never happens. Ever. Ever. It's always like, you know, professional surfer loses her arm, you know, or a guy who was in the Navy jumps out there to save someone's life, but the shark bit him. Like, always someone we love. It's never, I'll even play the other side. Let's say Florida. You never hear a story of like, you know, a shark got a hold of a pack of immigrants. You know, only one person was able to swim ashore. You know, the shark was, you know, stated later tweeting, you know, hashtag Trump. That's what the shark said, not me. But, you know what I mean? Anyways. It was, you know, sharks. There are people coming in from trying to get into Florida. Shark got them. The right-wing people hate immigration, so they're like, yay, sharks. And the shark was obviously Trump supported too because it prevented the immigration. So I had to add it all up for you. It's okay. It's okay. We're working on this one. Yeah, so anyways, they never get anybody good. They always get the people we love. You know what I mean? Not that you want anybody to get attacked by a shark. You know, that'd be kind of terrible. You know, but sometimes those things happen in life. You know, what I was looking at. School, shores. Speaking of water, Lake Mead. What is up with this, man? So I watch like a lot of YouTube and I see there's like these divers and they'll go try to find like cold cases where the police couldn't find a car, and they'll go in that area and they'll scuba dive trying to find a car or, where this lost person was. And they find so many times people in a car, in a river, in a lake that the cops couldn't find for like 15 years. Very sad, very sad. I don't know how these people passed away, but they are found like that. Well, Las Vegas, which is an amazing town, man. I love Las Vegas. If you haven't gone to Las Vegas lately, you need to go. People always say, I went like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago. No, you need to go now. They are changing. Like, I go like as often as I possibly could, but like they constantly change. Every year it's like a whole nother place. Go to Vegas and get the Caesar reward card. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I was. It would be awesome if they were. But over there in Las Vegas, they're having all kinds of drought problems. Everyone's having drought problems. I heard of something called climate change. I don't know. Elon Musk was pushing that. I don't know. Anyways, but the Lake Mead, the water is draining and they're finding barrels, bodies. Las Vegas used to be a town of mafia forever, and it still probably has its own corrupt ways, and I think any town has a bunch of crazy shit going on. But they're finding bodies. The lower the lake goes, how bad is this? Okay? The town, I don't know who it was, the city council, the police department, they said, just get ready to find a lot of bodies. What kind of shit is that? Just get ready to find a lot of bodies. Now the water's going down. We plan to find more bodies. If you knew there was bodies in there in the first place, like, look around. And then, like, what about all the kids? But, like, yeah, I was swimming right there. And I was standing on that barrel. I didn't know what it was. I was jumping off the barrel. It was like, oh, hey, stand on the body barrel. Like, that reminds me of, what's that movie called? Men at Work? Hell yeah. It's a great one. Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez. I highly recommend going and see that movie if you can find it. It's probably, like, on Hulu or something. But man, they're finding all kind of bodies. It's just crazy that happens, Pawn shop, yeah. That's nothing to in Vegas. What finding all kind of bodies? It's just crazy. Like, the more YouTube, like, it feels like, I guess it's the algorithm I look for. It follows me. I try to get away from, like, any kind of far right wing or left wing or any kind of political stuff. But, I try to find these videos that are just more intriguing, but there's so many just people who are lost or dead or passed away. There's so many just lost people in general that are just slipping through the cracks. I talked about this in another episode. There are 400,000 kids every year that are on foster care. 200,000 are ready to go to adoption, and only 2% get adopted. That's fucking crazy shit. You know what I mean? Things are flying through. But yeah, Vegas is awesome. I watched that show. Another thing I watch on TV, I watched that Pawn Stars, and Pawn Stars is crazy. It's a total setup. You know what I mean? Everybody going there set up. The information they have set up. Like, how do you have like 15 dudes that are basically just like waiting outside for experts? Oh, we got a Monet painting. Let's see if we get an expert on Monet paintings. Oh, we do. Oh my gosh, you got a Star Wars. Let's see if we have a toy. Oh, we got a toy guy. Oh, this book isn't. Oh, we got a book. Like, where the fuck are these people? You got to pay some of these guys. You know what I mean? Maybe they're not getting a SAG card. They're on TV or something. It is wild. But anyways, something's set up, right? And everybody goes in there. Do you know what a pawn shop is? Okay, we talked about last week what a titty bar was and what a comedy club was. Do we need to go over what a pawn shop is? A pawn shop is not the lotto. The pawn shop isn't like, watch, I'm going to win so much money on this. The pawn shop isn't an auction. A pawn shop is you're hard on your luck. If you're going to pawn shop, you're willing to get rid of your shit at a low discounted price because they know you need the money. That's why you're at the pawn shop. So you're going to get the least amount of money as possible for whatever it is you have. So they can make money. And they know that you just need some money to go gamble or whatever it is you're going to do. Which another thing I hear on the this TikTok video. You ever hear a crackhead said, I don't have any money for crack, so I can't do crack? No. They're out there working hard, getting money for crack, so why don't you work? No, that's what, those are all homeless. They don't got no money for crack. That's how they ended up out there. If they had money for crack, they would just be in their house doing crack. The people who have money for crack, like, Mayor Clarence Thomas or, whatever, whoever these people are, you just do crack. Like the My Pillow guy. He went from crackhead to CEO. He had money. He never had to go out and get, he had money. There's a lot of poor crackheads. Yeah. That's what it is. A poor guy outside with no money is a crackhead. The guy in his house using crack, he makes your pillows. He's not the crack. Let's focus on this. And then when they become a crackhead, they lose their money. They're like, oh yeah, he lost everything because he is a crackhead. Man, we got to use these terms properly. I was thinking the other day too, like, I was another one we were talking about. Oh yeah, I was paying attention. They were saying, so like abortion, okay? They were saying like the guns. I like this one. Guns. You can put all the laws you want against guns, right? You can make everything illegal. Guns illegal, but the people are still going to get the guns who want to get guns. You're only hurting the people who are legal, safe gun owners. You're hurting them. Okay, well, same thing goes with abortion, right? If you take abortion away, people are still going to get abortions. They're just going to get healthy, good abortions or legal abortions, right? Man, we can do the same argument on everything. People are just so dumb. And then also, like, people are saying life, liberty, and the pursuit of justice in America. That's what everybody gets here in America. You get the life. Okay, so every baby. Well, the baby is an American. No, the baby isn't. I don't know if anybody has babies for. People don't like. If people forget, you have a baby before the baby's born. They send you the Social Security number. No, they don't. Because the baby might not make it. So what is the number going to be for? I can give you a number to someone who never lived, right? So what happens is the baby is born. The doctor signs a birth certificate stating that now it has been born. With that birth certificate, it's sent out to get you a Social Security number. And then, at that point, you have became an American citizen. But, say, Carlos or Carla Esparza, I happened to just, use a UFC fighter, didn't mean that, but she's actually from like San Jose or something. But anyways, say this girl from Mexico comes over here on vacation with her baby, has her baby in California. Is that baby an American citizen? It was born here in America. Oh wait, his parents? Oh, so now that person doesn't get life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness because that one's really not an American citizen. So, okay, so where does the abortion start? Life, liberty, and pursuit of justice. I mean, it's like some of these conversations people have are just out of control. So, I don't know. I'm going to take a little break here before I continue. So now that we have established, we know what, we know what a pawn shop is. A pawn shop is a place where you need money. So when I watch the show The Pawn Shop, everybody's like, I think I'm going to get $10,000 for this fucking old ass comic book. And the guy comes in who happens to be like right next door, who's a comic book expert. And he's like, this comic book is worth $9,200 if you sold it at auction. He leaves and the guy's all, okay, well, what do you want for it? And the guy's all, well, he said $9,200, so sounds about good. $9,200. Like, motherfucker, you need money. This is not your come up. It's like when I was listening to that chick, the porno chick, Khalifa, whatever her name is, Khalifa, that chick, anyways, she was bitching that she didn't make a lot of money on porno. It's not supposed to be a cash cow. It's not supposed to be a venture model. How you make rich? First, as a girl, first you get in porn. You get that $1 million, and then you get that $1 million, and then you invest in. No, you don't. That's not the prop. That's how it works out. Porn is the last evidence. The pawn shop is the last. If it was worth money, you would fucking keep it if you had money. If you didn't have money, you'd fucking know somebody to sell it to. If you don't, you go to the pawn shop because you fucking money. Another thing too. I play a lot of musical instruments. I buy a lot of stuff on Craigslist. Buy sell. I just bought a new dryer. You need a dryer, get on Craigslist. $100. Boom, goes out. They take it away and they give you a new one. $100. Hell yeah, it lasts like 3 years. It's a great deal. Anyways, when I sell stuff, somebody will call or text somebody. Hey, you said you wanted $400 for that guitar. How about $100 cash? What other? Okay, nowadays it might be Bitcoin, but like we ain't exchanging Bitcoin for Craigslist, bro. There's only one source of it's cash. It's cash only. Like this is what are you doing? How about cash? It's not like Waterworld. How about some land? Like I don't want no dirt, bro. Cash. People are just dumb. Like I mean, what else do you expect? Yeah, cash. Fuck. So I've had situations. With the latest situation? Around the house. With animals. All kinds of animal issues. Cats, raccoons, the cops come. With bird, dogs. I got a random dog. How do I get the dog? It fucking came to my house. And then I tried to find its owner, and then no one claimed it. It doesn't have a chip, and I put it online. Nobody took the dog. You know what I mean? My cat has a roommate. It lives outside. There's a rooster. It eats the rooster stuff outside. Irrelevant. A lot of things that go on outside are crazy. I have cameras like anybody else all around my house. I mean, like, anywhere it happens. You go through the front door, back door, fucking anywhere there's a fucking camera and bing, 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 fucking watching on my phone. See what's going on. But I'm watching the game and all of a sudden I hear some shit outside across the street. And there's this guy, there's an area by my house that people like to park at, and so this guy parks and him and his girlfriend hang out. And then they've broken up quite a few times and they've had arguments. Like, it's weird. It's like, bro, like, go home. I mean, whatever. And so they've argued, and, I can see on my camera. But this time, he's, like, chasing her, stopping her, getting in her way, holding on her. And I'm like, this ain't right. I got a video camera shit. Like, it's about to get bad. Like, I don't need to intervene. And there was a basketball player just yesterday. He intervened in a domestic violence situation. He got shot and killed. I mean, that doesn't need to be me. But no one's getting beat. I'm definitely going to step in. The first time I saw him out there a couple, months ago, maybe a month or two ago, he was kind of standing away. And once he kind of like got in her way to like restrict her, like they were walking again, I yelled at him, "Hey, look up!" I didn't say let the bitch go, but I'm like, "Hey, get out of the way!" And like notice that people are paying attention. I have a sign in front of my house that says cameras are watching. It's not a joke. There's a camera right there by the sign, motherfucker, letting you know you're watched. Anyways. So he kind of like backed off, and I think they broke up or whatever. But then they were back out there again, fighting. But this time he grabbed her, and then it didn't look like it was as consensual as any other kind of time. So I go out there, stand so I can be seen, and then but they're going at it. Now he's driving like backwards down the street. I'm like, okay, well, send the cops out to come get you for domestic violence, whatever's going on. But it's going crazy. So the cops show up and they fucking hassle them and arrest them. What would you do? You got domestic violence going out aside, but it wasn't like a crackhead. They were just, to me, I thought they were underage kids, but apparently they're over the age of 18. But it looked like they were just having a lover's quarrel, but not super violent, but he was in her way for sure. So I have my daughters at the house, and my daughters were watching it, and they have young kids. And I was explaining to them that this is not okay. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a good situation. So if you're ever in this situation, this is not what you need to get out of it. It's not okay for the guy to grab you, stand in your way. Let the girl walk off. You guys chill out. She doesn't want to be with you? Go. What are you going to do? Force her? Give me a break. Yeah. People like you. Let them go. They're gonna go eventually. Let them go. Go. Bye. Anyways. So what do you guys do, huh? Would you go out there and try to fight some random dude? Nah, that wouldn't be great. Especially in front of your house, But anyways, cops came and handled it. Broke them up, and then the cops hung out in front of my house for like an hour, and then another cop showed up looking for the rooster. Oh God, fucking roosters, fucking crazy. anyways, yeah. So I was on TV tonight. I got a special about Clovis Unified School District. If you ever seen me on TV, you heard me talk about the Clovis High coach, and I got another little thing going on. And if you've ever listened to my podcast, you've heard me talk about this numerous times. I have all this video and all this stuff going on. I've been talking to the school district forever. So now it's like finally all coming to hit a wall. So hopefully things are in a little bit better. And if not, hey, we're just going to keep on putting out stories and doing what we do here at Legends Podcasting and lying in the truth and having a great time and bringing the dirt in, bitches. Or sand party. So anyways, like, share, subscribe, comment, and yeah, if you know, you know.